Hey, Bill Moss out here. It's Saturday, November 30th. My goodness, it's the last day of November. And it snuck up on me pretty fast. I don't know how you guys feel about that. But here we are. Amazingly enough, I'm starting the show on time. Let's see who is in the room with us. Kevin, what's up, dude? Kevin says, so what should Bill draw today? I'll just say it out loud. Hot baked wearing very little. Nothing at all. Highly agree. Ken Albury, what's up, man? Ken says, it's quiet in here. I know, we just started. Kevin says, or think of the Cyber Angels having struggles as they try to decorate the Christmas tree. This is true. I mean, we're almost we're one day away from December. We can do something kind of Christmassy tonight. I think first half of the show will be doing our jam piece, and then the second half of the show I'll be working on the Thanksgiving piece that I started with Chet last week. So that's going to be our plan for today. Let's see. Ken Albury says, I was thinking maybe some Masters of the Universe inspired stuff. That could be cool. You're putting ideas in my head, in my brain. Ken Mark II. I visited a classic toy store today. Oh, gotcha. Bring some of that He-Man stuff into the forefront. Platinum, what's up, dude? Platt says, yes, I agree. We should get back to some hot babe action. Hi, folks. And hi right back at you, Platinum. It's very cool that you guys are here. Kevin says, Tila, finding out Evil Lynn isn't so very evil, just stressed and in need of some relief. I don't know, man. We might be heading towards a Masters of the Universe evening, which could be very, very fun. Let me see. I'll grab something real quick for Tila and Evil Lynn. Yeah, I'm gonna grab some reference just in case we go in that direction. There we go. All right, cool. I got that note pinned on my brain. Ken Zazer, what's up, dude? Ken says, I've been pulled into a last-minute shindig, but I'm in and out. All right, cool. We'll be right here, man. Looks like we might be doing some Masters of the Universe tonight. Not really sure. I think that's where we're headed. Kevin says, hi there. So what we need are some boobs. Platinum says, Other Mercy tied in Christmas lights. It could be a running theme. And another Mercy is I'm always up for drawing Mercy. Mercy tied up in Christmas lights. We could do that. That could be anytime this month. This coming month. Tomorrow is December 1st. Kevin says, Ken and his ever-present parties. I know, right? Christopher, what's up, dude? He says, hello there, my friend. Okay, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're hanging out. I think the first couple ideas that have been coming in are possibly like a Tila / Evil Lynn kind of situation going on. So I think that might be where we're starting. With this tonight. She's a very illuminated woman. Ken says maybe the Cyber Angels decorating the tree and the tree and Mercy. Yes. Christopher agrees with Hot Tila. This is good. Is Mercy? Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. Earl Grey, hot. Tila, hot. All right. Well, let me start. I've got some nice little blue line paper to work on tonight. Got some pencil action here. I'm going to put this right over here just so I can see what I'm doing a little bit. Yeah, I got some decent little reference over here. This is good. Excellent. Well, let's see let's see what Tila's up to first. That's where we're going to start this fine evening. We're going to work in pencil this evening, but maybe what we'll do is whoever wins the piece tonight, I'll make it a special offering. We're getting closer to Christmas. I'll make it a special offering to go ahead and ink it if you request it. So if you want the piece fully inked, because I don't think we're going to be getting to full inks tonight. We'll see how things go. You never know. But just keep in mind, like whoever wins the piece tonight, if you would like it to be fully inked before I send it to you, then that is what we will do, and that'll be on the house. It'll be gratis. It'll be part of the auction. So not necessarily gratis, but still, it's part of the thing for tonight. Let's find out what Tila is up to. We'll get her face and her expression where we're going to have her, and then we'll figure out what she's going to do from there. Quiet there for a minute. I'm concentrating on what direction and what proportions to make her face and everything. I'm kind of thinking about what the rest of the pose is going to look like. We'll see what kind of trouble we can get her into tonight. There we go. Let me get my trusty vanish eraser out. A little bit better. Different tools for different things. All right, let's get this up here, and then I'll turn around and I will catch up with the chat here. Hopefully I won't miss too much. Sometimes it takes a minute to get these shapes in here where we need them to go. But Tila for Christmas is not a bad idea. Make sure I'm not falling too far behind here. Kevin says, I just had this image of the Cyber Angels melting snowmen to refill the empty hot tub, but the water might have ways of moving that are unexpected. I could see that. Ink on the house, all over the house. Does that work better than paint? On paper, yes. Some person, what's up, dude? Mira in the middle of the North Pole, melting the ice caps from her presence. Santa's elves are complaining. Very very, very cool. Yeah, I'm glad you're hanging out with us, man. That's awesome. Awesome. Platinum says, hi, person. Kevin says, Mrs. Claus isn't complaining. She's been wanting an excuse to whip out the bikini for a few decades now. I know. It's an unassuming person. Average unassuming person. All right, well, let's see. The idea for tonight, so far as we have it, we're starting with Tila from He-Man. Evelyn might be part of this. We'll see how this goes a little bit. That's kind of the general idea for right now. Just getting her little headpiece on here. Yeah, some of the first ideas that were coming were spouting off images of Masters of the Universe. So I'm just like, okay, have not drawn them in a while. That would actually be a lot of fun. So let's see where this takes us. And I also mentioned earlier, for anybody who's popping in right about now, we'll get through the rough pencils. We'll get the pencils done, I'm sure, before we auction the piece off. And then, if you're the person who wins the piece, for tonight, I am going to go ahead and offer inking the piece as part of whatever the auction goes for. So you can either have the piece just like this in pencil, like we're working on it right now, but if you'd like me to ink it before I mail it out to you guys, just let me know, and that's going to be something that we'll just include for the same amount. It's the same price. And that's cool too, because that allows me to kind of pencil a little bit looser and get the shapes in there quicker, so we can get the idea down, and we can hopefully get some more cool, fun things in here before our time is up for tonight. And of course, you know that I'll be posting all of these on our Patreon page. I'll include I'll have to put the link in the description of the video. So that way you know where that is, just in case you don't know where the Patreon page is. The regular version of the image, I'll post it up as a public post, so you don't even have to have a membership to the Patreon to see the regular post. That way you'll be able to download a high-res scan of our image for tonight, and I think that would be fun. And then later on, I plan on coloring these up and doing some mods on some of them, so that way they're a little bit more spicy. And for the spicy ones, you'll have to have a membership to see those. They don't let me do public posts. And plus, that's one of the ways that I get more people to hopefully join the Patreon. That way we can get some more little support for the studio. I don't know if I want Tila's hair down a little bit instead of completely up. Give her some casual. Give her a casual look this time out. We'll see how that goes. There we go. Let me catch up with you guys a little bit. Let me scroll up a little bit, see where you guys are at. Okay, I didn't fall too far behind. Platinum says, maybe next time we need a Thalia Christmas. And heck, that would be fun. That would be cool. For sure, for sure. With blood! With extra blood. Time for a gritty, dirty, messy mouse piece. Yes. Yes, this sounds good. This sounds good. Some person says Skeletor. I am not nice. Might have to put Skeletor in this somewhere. That would be dope, actually. I would like that. Platinum says Bill Mouse has to be the nicest, hardworking comic artist in the biz. I do my best, man. I'm only as cool as the people around me, so I suppose that I'm pretty cool. Because you guys are cool. No brown nosing here. No. Let's see. Kevin says color changing blood. There was an issue of Image Comics Maximum Press that had color changing blood on the cover of the book. I don't plan on mood blood, but that was kind of a cool gimmick. As far as gimmicks go, that's not a bad gimmick. Platinum says, I love the meme where Skeletor is screaming, "Silence, fool!" Skeletor, I have a bone to pick with you. Hands out some bone comics. All right, let me get back to Tila here. Let's see what Tila's going to be up to. Get her general shape where she's supposed to be. And then we can get her. I like her signature outfit. I always like to mess around with it a little bit, but I always liked her outfit for lots of reasons. I'll drop her neck. Her neckline goes down just a little bit further in my drawings. Imagine that. I bet you guys didn't expect that. A lot of big collars back in the 80s, right? I don't know, maybe I'll leave Tila's hair up after all. I mean, that is her signature look, after all. Like to put in these little shapes on her costume. Like how they wrap around. They weren't playing around in the 80s, I'll tell you that. There we go. We're starting to get somewhere here. All right, let me check on with you guys. Platinum says, and I'm sure the winter has arrived on the East Coast, as it has in Indiana. Would you consider doing an Elsa in a bikini winter wonderland? Oh, that'd be it's a definite consideration. Are you kidding? That's sticking right in the theme. If for some reason we don't do it this week, remind me again, because December is gonna be cold themes all winter long. Here we go. We get a little piece of paper here. All right. Make sure the pencil's got a decent point on here. Can't get Tila in trouble without no point on the old pencil. I like these fantasy designs. They're always fun. Nice. That's right. She's got the arm bracelet too. I had no idea tonight was going to be a Masters of the Universe night. We're going to take a quick look at her costume here. Because I'm sort of giving her a midriff, so I might have to give her some like short shorts or a bikini bottom. Because her suit is supposed to be more like a one-piece bikini. But now that I gave her a midriff, Tila's been cut here like a little bit more sporty than usual. Here, I'm gonna pull the camera back just a little bit so you can see a little bit better. There you go. A little bit more of the image all at once here. There we go. All right, we'll see where we go from here now. Let's see, Kevin says, so you want something a titty bit nipply? Of course. Crockett and Tubbs made collars a thing. No doubt. I can't even read their names without. I got Miami Vice music playing in my head right now, even though we got, he said Crockett and Tubbs. I'm having a good flashback. Ken Albury says, I don't know how many in this chat were around during the 80s to remember big collars. I'd say big collars were a thing, dude. My collars were so big I'd fly away. Lennon says, I'm so old. Mighty Geek, what's up, dude? Mighty Geek says, Skeletor, oh really? Show the little rodent what we have planned for He-Man. Evelyn. Platinum says, I think the collar thing was a leftover from the 70s, like the Leisure Suit Larry and Saturday Night Live Fever. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Oh my God. Ken Albury says, I believe this is the first Saturday night stream I've attended in which an eraser made an appearance. Indeed. You can only find it here, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin says, big hair. Patrick Nagel. Oh, dude, Patrick Nagel. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. Playboy's Femlin music on MTV. Yeah, back when music used to be on MTV. Remember that? You remember that? Platinum says 80s was like, yeah, they got boobs, you know. To 2024, what have what? Oh my. It's changed. I know. Kevin says Tila in clothes. I would like to think she needs a bikini, don't you? Okay. You know, there's something about you and me that we're on the same thought pattern. So thankfully she's got bikini bottoms, but she still has like I sort of made her top. I mean, her top is kind of like this anyway with the white bottom, but it's like now she's got a bikini bottom. So I needed her to show her belly. I like to draw that belly. Platinum says, is it just me or does Bill go sharpen, snap every time? Yes. I am pencil publisher. No, pencil punisher. I thought you said publisher. Pencil punish. I am, dude. It's like ask my supplier of pens, a certain silent partner out there who I won't say too loudly. But yeah, these pens and pencils died very, very valiant deaths. Kevin says in the 80s, most women are still all natural, but when the 90s hit, damn, the big hair was matched by bigger boobs, and not just in comics. Yeah, it's culture, man. It was culture. That's how you know. That's how you can tell the different decades apart. Just in case you go time traveling, you know where you're at. Platinum says, I miss 80s hair. I was in high school, and it was what dreams were made of. True. Bill is Ivan Drago. I must break you. Some person says butts were forbidden in the 90s. They started getting bigger in the double O's. Yeah, as soon as the new millennia hit, it was like that was one of the things that was released. It was released, made it legal. But started getting larger. All right, so I've got Tila here. This is good. I sort of want to have Skeletor back here in between them just to see what's up. Let me see if I can do a little something here. Oops, let me put this up. There you go. Hear me looking at my little reference. I want to make sure I get the top of his hood right. Excellent. Yeah, Skeletor. I'll snap a quick shot just in case. All right, I'll figure this out here. I want to have a cool look on Skeletor. I like the idea of Skeletor being in on this party here. He's definitely going to have something to say about this. I got to look at his picture because, like, the way I normally draw skulls, I get a little. I have a certain shaped skull that I always like to draw. I want to make sure that this one looks more Skeletor-ish than like my normal. Yeah, it's gotta look the part. Skeletor. I'm glad you guys suggested this tonight. This is fun. I haven't drawn Skeletor in a long time. I like drawing Skeletor. Back a little bit, find out where we're at. Here we go. Mighty Geek says Tila's outfit is a one-piece swimsuit with gold adornments. Yeah. But I just had to show her belly, though. So it's like, oh, man. So I had to change it up. So it ends with the gold, and we have her belly, and now I've just got her with some... it's like, obviously, when I color this up, these will have to be white bikini bottoms with gold pieces. With little gold adornments. That way it stays on her theme. Kevin Green said, as the pubic hair vanished, butts got bigger. I know where it went. Bikinis are better though, right? Less is more. Less is always more. Platinum says Nira has always had a nice butt though, thank goodness. And let's not even start with the dreamy thighs. And Nira works out, man. She works hard. Platinum says, if I had just one Christmas wish, we would have a flesh and blood cyber angel running around. That would be nice. That would make him a day. Kevin says, what would that wish be? Do tell, spill the beans. Ken Albury says, Skeletor is the second best villain of the 80s, second only to Megatron. Definitely top 10. Like, I'm agreeing with you right now because I don't have like a list of other villains right in front of me. But yeah, it's like, dude, those were top tier, man. Platinum says that every Christmas she could yell happy birthday with Frosty. I know who I want to visit. Bill, I promise to send artistic photos. Oh, that's right. I need to have some photos. I need some photos from Comic-Con too. We took some photos with Gigi at the booth. That would be really cool. Oops. My phone went to sleep on me. Here you go. Bring my reference back. There you go, buddy. You got to talk nice to your phone nowadays. Has AI built into it nowadays, so it's like you got to be nice to your phone. Don't be mean to your phone, guys. They'll tell the robot overlords. You don't want no trouble with the robot overlords. Nothing we can do, man. You're gonna charge us. Just drawing a little bit of Skeletor's chest piece here. That way everything's in the right place. All right, maybe Evil Lynn now. Maybe Evil Lynn's gonna make her little appearance over here. There we go. Get a nice picture of her. Is good. Ken Albury says, so I'm going to need a sexy Megatron drawing soon. Excellent. That would be fun. Definitely up for sexy Megatron. You just let me know when, man. Platinum says he did do one. It might have been. It might have made the club. Can't remember. That's one that's it's in line for coloring. So I've got it on my iPad. It's ready to go. But we did a sexy Galvatron is what we did. I can't wait to color that one. And we'll probably do some kind of little mod with that one too. A little extra sassy. Kevin says, what about Cobra Commander? Wasn't the voice of Cobra Commander like the same person that did Starscream? Wasn't there a thing about that? I want to say yes. There we go. Okay. got that there. Yes, Galvatron. It was Galvatron. Galvatron. Yep, same dude, different rapper. That's right. That's why that Transformers movie was like the hit that it was, man. It's like they did like all new stuff. They were like Platinum says after he bumped into Unicron, literally. He does look stoned, right? Mighty Geek says cleavage was a thing in the 80s. Yes. I don't think it ever goes out of style, really. Platinum says, what about Mum Ra? Rumma, yeah, Mum Ra. My mom hated me watching Thundercats. But Mum Ra was a deal, though. He was cool. So is the Swedish bikini team. Some person says, Skeletor Tila, you're such a tithering boob. 2 boobs. Mighty Geek says Skeletor, Megatron, Mum Ra. Yeah, man, that's the lineup right there. Tila says Skeletor, stop using so much teeth. Ken Albury says Cobra Commander is just Starscream. Yeah, I know, right? Like totally. Kevin says I think they had a crossover with those two. They did. Yeah, there was something I like vaguely remember from back then about that. Yeah, when Mum Ra was powered up, he was cool. Yep. He's just like Alfred running around the empty pyramid when he's not powered up. Platinum says, so we need to put a Chitara pick on the list. Ooh, yes, actually. Yeah, please remind me. Please remind me about that. Because Chitara is always a good idea. Love Chitara. All right, let's see what these guys are up to. I don't know, maybe Tila walked in on Evil Lyn being evil. We'll find out. Film at 11. Let me make sure she's got a little extra eyeshadow here. She's got her evil eye makeup. I like how her eyebrows are extra evil. Yeah, when I go in and ink this stuff, so it'll be all sharpened up. It'll be nice. Yeah, I think she's looking like she doesn't appreciate the fact that Tila walked in on her. I never realized, or I never paid attention about how much Evil Lyn's helmet looks like Ming the Merciless. Definitely got that Ming the Merciless arc to it. Check that out. It's totally Ming the Merciless. Hey, wait, that's another bad guy, Ming the Merciless. I think I actually drew that kind of wrong, but let's see here. It'll look cool. I'm hearing my dog barking downstairs. I'm like, oh, okay, he's okay. Kind of freaked me out for a minute. All right, let me see where you guys are at real quick. Fall too far behind. Platinum says maybe a little tiny Wily kit in there as well. All right, like they're tiny to begin with. The little tiny ones would be funnier. She was the sister of Wily Cat. This is true. This is very true. Chitara and Poma. Yep. Kit and Cat. Some person says Evil Lyn could be torturing Beast and be like, what? Or Evil Lyn is doing something she'd be embarrassed for others to find out, like petting a lot of puppies. Platinum says, how about a Lion-O having the Sword of Omens give him sight beyond sight, and he's looking through the hilt and sees through Chitara's clothes. That would actually be an awesome club piece. Dude, you've got a couple of ideas. I'll rewind the video later, and I'll try and pick these out from the chat. That's a good piece. That's a good piece. Kevin says crossover with Chitara and Steelheart from Silverhawks. Wow, that's a good one too. I kind of like the idea of crossing them over a little bit. That's a good idea. Yeah, Silverhawks were cool. I remember when I first started watching Silverhawks. Everything in the same wheelhouse, man. It's like Thundercats, Silverhawks. I think I'm positive those were animated by the same people. I gave Evil Lyn one extra spike in her helmet. But it's the holiday. She deserves it. She deserves to have an extra spike. This is her holiday headgear. Working with the space that's left over in the space here, so it's like the canvas is kind of dictating to me like where the poses are going to end up. So we're going to find out. This is ending up. This is looking like Skeletor's getting a lap dance right here. This is what this is looking like. I think she just got caught giving Skeletor a lap dance. Oh, Evil Lyn. You see what happens? Okay, I'll put that there just so I'll tighten that up in just a minute. Yeah, it totally looks like Evil Lyn is giving him a lap dance. That's what happens when the drawing board goes unsupervised. Catty. Cat mouse in the house. There's some kind of party going on here. Platinum says, I think Ming is on a different level. He already had an empire and he was ruling. This is very true. This is very true. He's on a different, very different level. Mighty Geek says, are you on Mongol Ming time? I think our good buddy Tom is. Tom, our publisher at Committed Comics, he's spending his birthday in Australia. He's on a plane right now to Australia. I saw his picture just a little while ago. He took a picture of the wing from the plane. Apparently he's got Wi-Fi on the plane. Fancy man. Kevin says, I picture Evil Lynn and Cruella DeVille having a sit-down over coffee. Yeah, I could picture that. A lot of characters go well together. Platinum says, Sword of Omens give me sight beyond. Whoop! By the gods, what are those two doing? Bleach, where's the bleach? Platinum says, I'm an idea man. What can I say? I'm getting a vibe that Skeletor and Evil Lynn have crashed a Tila selfie. This is very possible. Platinum says, anyone remember Saber Riders? I had the voice about them as Prime as the main guy. I don't think I remember Saber Riders. Maybe if I see some images or I hear a theme song or something like that, I might. A lot of cartoons from back then, like they barely lasted a season. They're like it's kind of a flash in the pan. Some of these. Mighty Geek says they were animated by Rankin Bass. Platinum says, "Oh, just a thought of Lady J piece. She's a dummy mommy for sure. Yes." Ken Albury says, "Oh, it's Skeletor's bachelor party. Got it." Yep. Some person, I agree. Happy accidents. That's what's happening here. Some person also says, "Hello, cat."
Hello.
Kevin says, Rankin Bass did Silverhawks and Thundercats. Okay. Platinum says, yeah, this piece is too fun. I like the photobombing theme. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Platinum also says, hi, cat. Kevin says, no wonder Skeletor is smiling. I think he's been caught giving her the bone. You get 2 points, sir. You get 2 points for the pun. Fatang, what's up? Glad you're hanging out with us. Awesome. Platinum says, do a Chitara cat, please. Platinum is asking Cat Mouse to do a Chitara. Need a sexy Chitara piece. Chitara from Thundercats.
I'll think.
Huh?
I'll think about it.
Cat says that she will think about it. You got the boy. Her eyebrow went up, so that's a good sign. There we go. I sharpen it to a fine point, but the point always breaks off, so I just go ahead and just break it off. Christopher says that will be awesome. Totally agree. Platinum says I knew he was going to go before all the books go out. No. Mighty Geek says Ming ruled an entire planet, no doubt. Some person says Chitara sees the eye of Thundera shine in the sky with Lionel's face leering at her, like judgmental. Mighty Geek, you remember the Saber Rider? Yeah. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll Google it when we're out and about. Once the show's over, I'm gonna Google it because I'm curious. I want to make sure if I can remember it or not. Fatang says, "Hi, cat." Kevin says, "Oh, Mighty Geek, I see you beat me to the punch." Platinum says she could use some snack money, right? Platinum is talking to Cat again.
Like today or
He's just saying. Doesn't have to be right this second. It's kind of funny that you said snack money because I think she's having a snack right now. She's in between. She's coloring a graphic novel, so she's taking a small little break. A lot of pages, man. This thing is like a 150-page book.
it's 200.
Oh my gosh, never mind. She just said it was 200 pages. Busybody. That's good. But Drunk Chitara, she raised her eyebrow. I think it might be a good deal. We'll see how the week pans out. Might have to send her a little message. Ken Albury says, "Does Cat have a Blue Sky art account?" Cat Mouse says that she in fact does. I think if you just do a search in Blue Sky just for Cat Mouse art, you'll find it. But it's relatively. I mean, it's like her and I
Like
both.
brand new.
Yeah, it's brand new. It's brand spanking new. So you wouldn't have found it before, even if you'd looked for it. But it is up there now. So yeah, please go find it and make sure you follow her. That would be awesome. Fatang says, "I've been on vacation for a week and was planning on heading home tomorrow. However, the snow coming in has closed all my routes home, so I'm stuck here." Oh, no way, dude. I didn't think the snow. Well, you know what? I haven't been watching the weather either. I've been kind of not watching TV and news, and I've been working on artwork. I've been staying in my fantasy bubble, so I didn't know the storm was actually that bad. It was actually kind of closing routes. But stay safe, dude. Yeah, it's like hopefully that'll open up here pretty soon, so you can actually make your way back. I've been in that situation quite a few times. It's no fun. Mighty Geek says it's hard to miss a giant robot called Ramrod. This is true. Platinum says, "Is that the alternate X?" Blue Sky? It is, yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah, anytime I see that a lot of people are shifting or going to a different place or whatever, I'll check it out. I want to make sure that I get my, Kat and I both, we want to make sure we have our proper names reserved and stuff like that, just in case that's where everybody goes for one reason or another. I just want to be able to go where the people are. So if you guys decide on going anywhere, not such a big deal. We'll find each other. I think I'm going to mess with Evil Lynn's costume just a little bit, too. I mean, she is lap dancing here, so... I think I might have to mess with her costume just a little bit. Make a couple little mods. We're still going to keep the collar, though. It's almost like she's not even Evil Lynn without the collar. Nice. Get the little bottom of her helmet there. There we go. Always like those fantasy medieval bra weird details that they always put on the armor. Big fan. Here we go. Excellent. She even has a smaller bikini bottom than Tila does. It's definitely like nightclub Skeletor. This is what's going on here. There we go. All right, this is falling into place too easily. I just noticed something else. Now keep in mind, guys, this is not me. This is Skeletor doing this now. Not even me. I'm just listening to the paper. And I wasn't even thinking about doing this. It's just that I saw it. Like I saw it there. Like it was already there. I'm just showing you what I saw. Just kind of frame up the piece like this. I like that. That way we get a good framing on this. But this is going to make a good pinup page in the club book. Wow. I'm glad you guys came up with this idea. I wasn't even thinking at all about going in this direction. This is really cool. So I'll basically have a bit of a border coming up this way, coming up and around. Truly an 80s night. I'll probably have a little bit of a shadow coming up this way because I would really set off, just kind of frame the piece really nicely. Really nice little composition. Dude, this is awesome. Here, I'll put it sideways so you can see the whole thing. When I color it, I'll probably have to put like Castle Grayskull in the background or something like that. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, of course she has a little. Be a nice little thing just to set it off a little bit. Yeah, I think we're doing good. And my goodness, we like hit the 1 hour mark, like really, really perfect this time too. Sweet. I think this is our piece. I'm sure I'll add more to it when I'm inking it. Let me scroll out. I know I missed a bunch of things. Where are you guys? Katang says, yeah, and the fire I was next to was so delightful. The weather outside is frightful. I got you. Oh, okay. I needed to go even further. Oh, now we're in this. Now we're in the right spot. Fatang was saying lake effect snow. It's just sitting in the same spot over and over where I live, and won't move until Tuesday if I'm lucky. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've had bad times flying out of Chicago. I'm not sure if it was O'Hare or if it was the other airport that's up there, but it's something about the weather coming off the lake is kind of a problem more often than not. So I kind of ran into that a few times. Man, it sucks like you're gonna be stuck for a little while, dude. It's like hopefully you guys be safe. Like just stay safe. Kevin says, "Oh, the weather." Yes. Platinum says, "Do you post on X though? I lost my Facebook account. I fear you lost the password." Yeah, both of actually. I don't know if Kat posts on X. Do you post on X, Kat?
Not anymore.
No.
I'm moving all of that stuff over to Blue Sky.
Okay, so all of her X posts are moving over to Blue Sky.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's just a pain in the butt to keep track of like 10 different social medias. So you got to pick and choose sometimes. That's
Yeah,
all good.
I'm on Instagram most of the time.
All right, so Kat says she's on Instagram most of the time. Are you on Facebook a lot?
No.
Not at all.
Nah.
So Instagram and Blue Sky seem to be the two spots where you can find Kat the most often, as far as social media goes. I'm still posting on X. I'm still posting on Facebook. Is actually the place where I post the most often. And I post on all of them, so I'm here and there. So I try to spread myself out. It is kind of a pain in the butt to log into like the 10 different things that are out there, but I try to still be on X. I'll still be on X for quite a while. A lot of people I work with are still on X, so it's a good place to be. Ken says Blue Sky is an X alternative, no algorithm, so you just see who you follow. I followed my fellow indie comic creators over there and enjoyed it. Yeah, that's good. The algorithm is such a pain, dude. It's like I don't really choose one over the other for any other reason other than that's where people tend to go. So, but yeah, I've been told, and now I've experienced. Now that I'm actually paying attention to the whole algorithm thing, I see where, because there's people that I'm hooked into that it's like sometimes I don't see their posts for a long time. And sometimes they don't see mine for a long time. So that algorithm kills so much, dude. Fatang says, yeah, and the fire hose next to us. So yeah, it's okay. Now we're caught up with that. Keaton, how you doing, man? Glad you're hanging out with us. Awesome. Kevin says, remember, Bill, less is more. More tips from the Kevin Green. Christopher says, artwork looks awesome. Can't wait to see it on the club. Awesome, dude. You know what? Now I'll go ahead and I'll turn on the little ticker tape thing here for the auction bid. I'll let it go for a little bit. I need just a second to catch up with the chat, so I'm gonna leave that up there. If you would like to bid on this piece, this is what we do every Saturday for anybody who's watching, and hopefully if you're watching us from our Facebook channels, I encourage you to please watch us directly from our YouTube channel. I put it on the Facebook channel just so it's a little easier to find us, so that way you know that we're actually on. But please watch us directly on our YouTube channel, because the chat thing and everything's synced up a whole lot better, and I can see your posts a lot more dependably if you choose to post or bid or anything like that. So let me put this kind of sideways like this, that way you can see the whole piece. The only rule that I have, or the only rule that we have when it comes to bidding, is to please write the word bid next to your number, whatever number that happens to be, and then as the bids go up, I'll let you know when there's going to be like 5 minutes left, and then we'll do a little 10-second countdown, and we'll see who wins the piece for the evening, and then we'll have just a little bit of studio time afterwards. Keenan, all right. Keenan says, first time on a live feed. Thanks for the content. I appreciate you and your art. Thank you, Keenan. I really appreciate that. And I'm glad you're hanging out with us for a little bit. I'll be hanging out while we finish up the show. We do a little bit more sketching. We auction off the artwork there. We kind of come up with this all together. So the first suggestions that kind of come into the chat, that's where things start to take shape. And this is really a piece that we come up with together. And every Saturday we do this. Just come up with a cool, funny sketch or whatever whatever ideas kind of run across our minds. And then we auction it off to one lucky winner, and then afterwards we have like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that, of a little bit of studio time where I'm working on one of the pieces that we're doing for other projects and stuff like that, just to hang out for a few more minutes afterwards. Platinum says, do you have all the old books on digital files, Mr. Mouse? I think I want all my comics digital now. Unfortunately, not all of them. Only the ones that are the most recent do I have digital versions of those comics. The old Entity Comics days and all of our publishing from the 90s, those were all kept on disc. And our publisher back then lost all of those discs. He wasn't like going through the woods, he just lost them. It was lost like in moving or over time and whatnot. So a lot of that stuff has to be rescanned and reintegrated and made into actual PDF comics. That's something that we're kind of in the middle of doing, so that way we can have all that stuff available. But yeah, it's going to take some work. Luckily, I've got hard copies of hopefully everything from back in the 90s when we were publishing. So those are things that are coming. So yeah, I'm glad you brought it up, because that's something that right now on my online store, if you go to billmouse.com, on my online store, for those who don't know, there's I do have some digital PDF comics there that you could download for free. So, if you want to just get a little look at what Nero was looking like back in the 90s, you can go over there and download a free copy of Nero's, I think 1 through 4 from the first series that we did. Platinum says, would love all my old Neros like that too. Yeah, for sure. Ken Albury says, to keep in theme with this piece, do we have to pay in singles if we win the bid? No. PayPal, friends and family will do just fine. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And if whoever wins the bid at the end, I'll put up the email address that you'll be sending your PayPal to tonight. And I appreciate it. It's but yeah, no singles or rubles. Platinum says, but they totally didn't expect her to take that photo. They are in shock. I know what's happening. Tila is sending a selfie to He-Man, and Skeletor is just going, "Eat your heart out, beefcake," followed by the Skeletor laugh. Some person says he just saw it like in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This means something. Platinum says the hand classic Knight's Touch. Yeah, I just saw it there, dude. I just saw it. It's not even me doing it, man. It's just a pencil. It's just showing me things. Some person says if there's any way to squeeze Beastman peeking from the bottom left corner under Tila's hand, that's a possibility. I might add that in. Let me know if you win the piece tonight. Let me know. I'll add Beastman in there somehow, some way. I'll make it happen. Some paper singles. What about some dollar bills hanging about? Ooh, that's kind of a good idea. You know what? All right. You made that's kind of a good idea. You brought it home with that one. Some Eternia bills. Some of this Eternia money. Skeletor's over here making it rain. There we go. I'll leave that like that for the moment. There we go. All right, that was a good idea. It was a quick ad. I couldn't say no to it. Mighty Geek says, we all know that Club Corrupt is more wicked than Skeletor. This is true. There's a time and a place for everything. And that's the place. That's the place for that. Some person says, who knows how he got there or why. I don't know what the currency on Eternia would be. Like he dollars? I don't know. Eternians? Right? So 80s night is Rio playing over the club speakers? It's possible. It is 80s night. This is what goes on in the dungeons of Castle Grayskull when no one's paying attention. It could just be half of Beastman's face. No one will notice until a minute after seeing the picture. This is true. This is true. Hey, Ken's in the room with 15. Thank you so much, dude. Kevin is back in the room with 25. Ken is back with 27. Kevin says, see, All right, I'll write down Ken's 27, just so I don't have to scroll all the way back up. Oop, let me put this back over here. All right. That way I can keep on. I'll catch up on. I'm gonna catch up to the bottom here in a second. There we go. Oh, I'm getting close. Oops, there we go. Kevin says, I have somewhere the Avatar books in digital form. This is true. I know for a fact that you have some of those. I don't know if you have all of them, but the Avatar books, I don't have the digital rights to actually make those available myself. So those unfortunately I won't be able to do anything about. I think maybe Avatar Press or a Comic Cavalcade might have a thing for that, but unfortunately all of the stuff that was published for Avatar, I don't have the publishing rights for those, even though I did get the rights to all the characters back, so I can make all kinds of new stuff until the sun comes down, which is great because that's what we're going to keep on doing. But not the old stuff, unfortunately. All the Entity Comics stuff, though, we're gonna scan all of that and make PDFs of all of those. So those will be available at some point, hopefully this year. Platinum says send copies. I'll let you guys connect over that one. Platinum says the Avatar days were hot. Yeah, we did have a lot of fun. Kevin says I have to find it. It's on a backup disc somewhere in the basement. Platinum says dances aren't free, Fatang says wish we could find a way to make a joke that involves until we meet again. Skellabucks. I like Skellabucks. Come together. Platinum says, don't forget to send me info on getting ideas to book form. Just a reminder. Oh, I see your email. By the way, Platinum, I see your email there. I was finishing up some other stuff, but I am going to reply to your email. So it's, don't worry. It's like, I'm going to stay connected to you because we're going to make that happen for sure. Oh, Ken Albury says, which Avatar? Avatar Press. It's a company, it's an imprint called Avatar Press. And they also had another sub-company called Comic Cavalcade. That you can, but avatarpress.com, if you just type that in, you'll see some stuff. And they still have stock of the books that we all drew back then. So if you ask them for just the Nira X Bill Mouse collection of whatever, they should have a list of Nira X books from the Avatar days. So yeah, please and tell him that Bill sent you, so that way he knows where you came from. That'd be awesome. Platinum says, my favorite Nira shot is her in an Avatar cover topless with a lollipop. Oh, I remember that one. Yeah. I do remember that one. Dude, we had so much fun back then. It was awesome. All right. Well, right now, Ken Albury, you are the top bid in the house. We're going to let this go for 4 more minutes. 4 minutos. So 4 more minutes. If anybody else would like to bid on the piece right now, Ken's got it for $27. That's a good steal. That's a good holiday steal right there. So if anybody else would like to bid on this piece, this is our sketch for tonight. And remember that whoever wins the piece, I will ink it also. Somebody's going to put, there you go. There's Ken's bid. Just found it. I know Ken is wondering, is that you guys are going to let me have this piece for so little? It's like, hey, got a little gift, little Christmas. It's not even December 1st yet. I still got an hour till December 1st. Platinum says you can always donate more, Ken. That's a rule. Kevin says you need to have some money to shower on the ladies, Ken. You gotta make it rain. It's 11:17 right now, according to my clock on my computer machine. I'm going to let this go until 11:20. That gives us 3 more minutes, just in case you would like to bid. This is all a good excuse for us to hang out and do something fun together. So whatever it goes for is whatever it goes for, guys. Kevin in the house with 30. Thanks, Kevin. You're awesome, dude. Ken Albury says, I just bought a commission. I donate plenty. This is true, man. This is true. Now, your support does not go unnoticed, my friends. Ken Albury's back in the room with 31. Thank you, Ken. Kevin says, what's the commission? I know Kevin is asking because Kevin knows he's got a list. He's got a list. Platinum says, I do also, but I just can't help myself sometimes. You guys are awesome, dude. All right, let's see. It's 11:18, so a little less than 2 minutes. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. And then we're gonna work on Chet's commission, which is a big Thanksgiving piece that, of course, is going to be done after Thanksgiving. But you know, that's okay. You know, we're still gonna present it up, and it'll be awesome. I bid up myself for fun. Chris Dehan says, hi, how you doing, Chris? Good to see you, dude. Alternate cover for my next issue. This is true. Yeah, I'm excited about it, dude. Hey, Chris is in the mix with 32. Thanks, Chris. I'm gonna write it down so I don't have to scroll up. Thanks so much, dude. Down Goes Solo in the house. How you doing, man? Awesome. Down Goes Solo is in here for 35. Thanks, man. Kevin says, I have more list of ideas and suggestions. I know. Harley, what's up? Glad you're hanging out with us tonight. We're just about wrapping up. We got like 1 minute left on bidding on this piece of artwork that we came up with together tonight. So that's what we're up to right now. Glad you're hanging out with us, man. Tank says, I would love to commission sometime. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I would love that. Those are the things I live for. Ken Albury says, Bill kindly sent me the scan this week so I can start coloring. Awesome. Fatang says, if I ever get home, that is. I know. Chris is back in the house with 36. Thank you, Chris. Awesome. I'm doing good, dude. It's like I can't believe November is like toast. You know, it's like December already, and there's deadlines and there's commissions and there's things. It's like I want to start as fresh as I can for 2025. So at some point during January 2025, I gotta look at my commission list and be like, all right, this is looking pretty good. Because the last couple of years I was running behind, and I don't like running behind. I like being busy, but I don't like being behind. So, but things are good, man. Things are looking good. Turbo Harley with 50. Thanks so much, Turbo. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us. Awesome. Now remember, guys, whoever wins the piece, I am going to be inking the piece for you before you get it. Some person says it could use a stripping pole in the background. You know, it could, actually. Yep. I could see that. Kevin in the house with 60. Thank you, Kevin. You're awesome, bro. Platinum says, here we go. This is the stuff now. This is the stuff. Down Goes Solo says, get it, Kevin. Fight. All right, Chris Dehan back. You're back in the house with 61. Thanks, brother. I'm gonna start getting the keyboard ready here because we do our countdown with the old keyboard, not verbally, because I got that little delay with the voice thing. Kevin said he's in the house with 65, but Turbo Harley says no, 70. Thanks, brother. Chris Dehan was coming in with 71, but Kevin Green says no, 75. Kevin says, no, this is my house. Platinum says, hey, you're going to take that from that one? Don't let him. Is it Skeletor? Yeah, it's Skeletor. I got Skeletor, and Skeletor is getting a lap dance from Evil Lynn. And I think Tila's there either just part of the party. I'm not really sure, but they're having a good time, dude. This is the piece that we all came up with tonight. Turbo Harley in the house with 80. Awesome. All right, we're gonna get ready to do the 10-second countdown. And I just type it in. As soon as the field is blank, I type in the next number of the countdown. So 9, 8. Down Goes Solo says, adding a disco ball too. 7. These could all be things. These could all be things. Kevin Green in the house with 85. Thanks, dude. I'll write that down. That way I don't have to scroll back up. Thanks, man. 6. Turbo Harley in the house with 90. Awesome. Turbo Harley says, no, this is my house. And 5, 4, 3. Just waiting for the field to empty out. There you go. 2. I feel like the count from Sesame Street. Well, there you go. 1. Now I'm going to type in 000, which means sold. Boom! And it's sold. It's sold too. Let me scroll back up to make double sure that this is, in fact, Turbo Harley with 90. Turbo Harley, congratulations. You are the winner of tonight's artwork. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to write this down real quick, make sure that you're safe and you're all good to go. And I'm going to put up a thing on the screen so you know where to send your PayPal tonight. And it is going to be right here, please. If you send your PayPal to, and if you need to do something other than PayPal, just let me know. We've got Venmo too. But if you do PayPal, you send friends and family. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Send it to billmossart@gmail.com. And please remember to include, first of all, your handle, which is Turbo Harley, but also please remember to include your mailing address when you send that PayPal. Please, everybody, congratulate our good friend Turbo Harley. That's awesome, dude. I'll go ahead and put that away. I'll get back over to the chat so I can see where everybody is at real quick. Platinum says congrats. Kevin says congrats. Ken Albury says well done. Down Goes Solo. Nice get, Turbo. Awesome. Chris Dehan says nice. Christopher Bouchard, congrats. Ken Zazer, congrats. Kevin Green says, trust me, when you see my idea, you will see it's worth it. Congratulations, my friend. All right, so I got that up there. That is going to be yours. Remember, I am going to be inking it for you. And if you want to put down in the notes, we had sort of an idea of maybe throwing Beastman in a corner real quick or something like that. So if you have any other little notes that you want to leave in when you leave your PayPal, please feel free to do so, okay? And then you and I will be in contact through the PayPal messenger thing, and it's all good to go from that point. Thanks, dude. Turbo Harley, I missed a few. Not tonight. That's right. This is yours. This is yours. Your piece. This is gonna be fun, and I'll be inking that over this weekend. This is gonna be fun. This will be fun for me to complete that piece. So that's gonna be awesome. Awesome, guys. All right, let me set this up here. And if you happen to send the because I'm not looking at my PayPal account or anything right now. If you send the PayPal like during the show, because we're still going to be on for another say 30 minutes. We usually do like 2 hours. So if you send your PayPal, you can just let me know in the chat, just to let me know that it's there. I just want to make sure that I see it and I see that your address is on there, so that way I don't lose touch. Thanks so much. Kevin says, we let you win. How dare you? Now you are one of us. Christiane says, one of us. You have become one of the few, the proud. So cool. Some person says, I'm guessing it's near a fully clothed, be the rarest image of her. Platinum agrees, one of us. You are one of us. You are a mouse site. Is that what we are? We're mouse sites. We'll keep on coming up with names until we come up with one that we really like. My goodness. All right. Well, let's see. The piece that we have for our studio time. This is our post game time. We're doing a big Thanksgiving Day piece. This is the piece that Chet has commissioned, and we're going to have quite a few characters in this piece actually, because Chet goes big. Chet goes really big. All right, let me move the camera a little bit so that way you can kind of see what's going on here. So this is eventually going to be basically a Thanksgiving Day table with all the little tinies battling each other. We got Nero, we got evil Nero over here looking up at Thalia, the cyber demon, and we're going to fit in a bunch of other cyber angel related characters all over this thing. Oh yeah, keep thinking. There's got to be a cool name that actually sticks. We'll see. It was thanks to Kevin and Platt and everybody that I finally started calling that triangle on Neera's cheek. I've always called it a triangle on Neera's cheek. I never really had a name for it, but they came up with a name for it that was way better, and it actually kind of sticks with the theme of one of our villains, which is Delta Void. So we call it a delta because it's a triangle, so it's a delta. And a delta sounds way cooler. So that's become part of the Neera X Bible now. We call that a delta. So we keep on coming up with stuff. This book belongs to all of us, man. Platinum says the hand of mouse. We hold all for mouse. That's right. Don't you forget it. So it is said, so it shall be. Something that rhymes with mouse. I know it's hard to come up with. Kevin says, "Get that hand away from me. I'm not Catholic." Platinum says, "Now we all need to get power button tattoos on our heads to complete the cult." Well, you don't have to get them on your head. I'm not mean. It's like we have the power button tattoos here. If you really want to be part of the mouse cult, anywhere on your arm is fine. Don't get it on your head. That makes me seem like too mean of a person. All right, so we got Thalia up here looking cool, and I've got her shadow wings. I want to have her shadow wing kind of like her shadow wing coming across the whole page. So I want her shadow wing to kind of like be the background over on this side. And Chet had some really fun ideas for what all the little tinies were doing over here. So this is going to be quite an involved little piece. Here we go. Let me bring this back down over here so you can see what I'm drawing on Thalia here. And I don't draw super duper tight when I know I'm going to ink it myself. Kind of give myself notes. I give myself a little breathing room, so that way when I'm inking it, yeah, everything gets set in stone at that point. So I do a lot of cleanup and a lot of a lot of decision making during that stage. Let me check something real quick. Make sure that this is all good. I just moved into a new phone, so this darn thing, I'm trying to get everything in there. Oh, let me check this. It just beeped at me. Oh, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Let me just, I'll check this real quick. Every time I grab it, it's like it presses a different button. All right, back to drawing. All good, my friend. All good. Excellent. And what's cool is for some of our studio time for this month, we also have a second piece that has also been commissioned by Chet. That's going to be the big Christmas piece. So we're gonna have a lot of fun, and these images are meant so that they end up in the books and everything. So I'm really excited about getting these done up, getting them colored a whole bit. And Platt, don't worry, I am going to get back to you on your email about the story idea, because I'm actually really excited about that. I think that's going to be super cool. That was something that a lot of people didn't know about before, is whether or not we can actually get together on a project and you can actually finance basically the creation of like a whole story or a whole idea. And that's actually one of the things that I love to do. So that's one of our things. So if right now things are filling up for 2025, and I'll be talking to you, Platinum, because you're one of the things that it's filling up with. And yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun, dude. It's gonna be awesome. I love what we're building. We got some really cool ideas coming for next year too, man. I can't wait to share some of this stuff with you. There we go. Let me put that right there. Let me catch up with the chat just a little bit. Let's see what's mouse. I can't pronounce it. Mouse taoists. I want to say tourists. Kati, how do you pronounce this?
Spell it.
Taoists.
Taoists? What?
I want to say tourists. Platinum says, ouch, Kevin. Kevin says, remember, Teo is pronounced do. Do or Dao? D-W Dao.
Taoism?
Taoism?
So Taoism?
Dao? So Taoists? Doists? Mouse Doists?
To be Taoist.
Okay, it's got to be something that I could pronounce on the run. It's got to be something I could pronounce easily. There's a reason I always hired an editor to edit my stories. It's so funny. Plato says just when he addresses us, he can boop us in the button to rev us up. Activate! All mouse sites, activate. Like I'm calling you all, like the Sword of Omens. Kevin says boobs do that just fine for me. That's true. I've always used the boobs. People love my boobs. Don't take that out of context. Nobody take that out of context. Platinum says, well, let me be the first to say that Thalia is going to be smoking hot. Yeah, Thalia's awesome. I love Thalia. Bad girls get me. Yeah. Someone is deep frying Thalia. No, nobody's deep frying Thalia. Is ENX going to flank the other side? Yes, actually. Let me see. Let me pull back just a little bit here. All right. So general layout, because because Chet's got ideas. He's written them down for me. So let me see here. So the general idea is that evil Nira is over here. Like Nira's over here. She's looking innocent. Everything's fine. A lot of stuff happening all the way around her. She's about to cut the turkey. So we got evil Nira here, and she's got a fork and knife, and she is pissed off, looking up at Thalia for some reason. They're kind of the two bad girls. They're sort of, I want to be the alpha bad guy in this situation. So you got them looking at each other, and you've got little tinies versions of all of the Cyber Angels over here, like having a total, like either a pumpkin pie fight or a whipped cream fight of some kind. They're all going to be down here doing that stuff. Mercy's going to be in here. I'm gonna make room for Delta Void in the background somewhere. I got to have him coming up from somewhere. So we're going to keep on, and then once I get those main parts filled in, then I'm going to try and fill in the spaces in between with some more funny stuff, with some more happy funny stuff, some more characters. That's what she said. Platinum says, "Why do I have a vision of Thalia in a grand sleeveless wedding gown? Just me?" Yeah, she likes to be fancy, dude. She does. Yeah, she likes to be not flamboyant. What's the word I'm looking for? Not sophisticated. What's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for?
Explain the word, or explain what's around the word.
Like Thalia, she likes to wear like big flowing. She likes to show off. She likes to show off her fanciness and her upper tierness. You know, because she is at the core, she's a vampire who's actually lived for quite a long time. So she thinks of herself as being above most other people, most other beings. You know, she thinks she's
superior.
She's superior. She has a superiority complex for sure. You've got to get in line. Platinum says, I need to get me a cameo in behind Nira or Becca somehow. This could be arranged, my friend. You're supporting the studio enough now that you can actually ask for special treatment. You get to a certain level, you get to ask for little things. Some person says you could do the Mad Libs thing. Yeah, that's true. I got my name on a busted ship. The SS Green, the SS Green, it died a good death. It was a good ship. Who knows? It might come back in bigger form, but I don't know. Maybe I think your name will pop up in the book in bigger and greater ways. That was just a nice little intro and a little taste. Ken Albury says, "All right, it's past my bedtime. It's been a pleasure as always." Ken, thanks so much, dude, for hanging out with us. Yeah, we're about to, we've got like 15 more minutes, so we'll be here for like 15 more minutes. But yeah, man, glad you could hang out with us for a bit. Always a pleasure on this side of the room also. And we'll do it again next Saturday, as far as I know. I'll look at my calendar to be sure. But next Saturday, we should be here doing it all over again. So yeah, have a good night, dude. Kevin says, your boobs. Time to lay off the pizza. Yeah, those are the wrong boobs. Wrong boobs. You know, Platinum, I wouldn't even know how to get a hold of you. If I find the avatar files. Yeah, if you guys want to get in touch with each other, if you're not going to pass each other an email address or something like that in the chat, Kevin, you can let me know if you would like me to pass your email address along to Platinum, or Platinum, if you want me to pass your email address along to Kevin, just let me know, and I'll be the person in the middle. So that way, if you don't want to throw your email out there into the public sphere, that is no problem, man. I'll do that for you guys. Pleasant says I'm in line. Trashy, flashy. No, she's a sophisticated evil person. Platinum says, maybe Bill can give it to you. There you go. Yeah, see, that's what we're thinking. Yeah, I'll pass that along for you. Okay. I've basically gotten permission from you guys. Okay, we're fine. Can I donate to get a temporary tattoo on Nira's rump? That's a possibility. Kevin says she was the good ship lollipop. Okay, that sounds good. Mystery box 1. Gotcha. Will do. Some person says, haute couture.
Couture.
Couture. Platinum says, thank you, sir. I mean Master Mouse. There you go. Words I can pronounce. Haute couture. Couture.
Couture. No.
Tour. Cat's helping me out. She's gotten an education a lot more recently than I have. So
a lot more recently.
Yeah, it's like my education.
In my mind.
Yeah, I graduated like back when stone tablets were around. Much better than Minnie Mouse. Yeah, we're not going to go the Minnie Mouse route. Even when we were doing Mouse House, like Mouse House had a better ring to it because like it sort of reminds me of like the way you would name things in like Game of Thrones or something, like House Mouse, So. But yeah, we'll eventually come up with a name for that, and we'll know what it is when we hear it. We'll know what it is. We'll all agree what's going on. There you go. Got to give Thalia's got to have some big juicy thighs. It is Thanksgiving. I can't have it take too much space because we have a whole little battle going on at the bottom of the table with these little tinies. See, I want to have, there we go, let me pull this back. There we go, that way you can see just how big. I'm going to try and make her wings. I'm going to have a bunch of characters in front of the wings, but I still got to lay out like where the wings are going to go. Shadow wings. That's the general shape for her wings coming in. Yeah, and soon enough, Thalia is going to be making her next appearance in the stories, in the books. It's going to be a lot of cool things to look forward to. Definitely excited about 2025, dudes. Thalia demanded more screen time. She says, give me more. Let me double check something real quick here, make sure I'm okay. Cool. I hope everybody's Thanksgiving and all that stuff went well. We just kind of chilled. Stole some food from our family's house. It's always good to try and hook up with people when we can. But right now, man, it's like I'm still in disbelief that it's gonna be December 1st when I wake up tomorrow. That's crazy. I'm excited about things, but I don't want time to go by any faster than it needs to. There we go. me catch up with you guys a little bit. I missed the chat there for a second. All right, here we go. Platinum says there is something about the face and pose of Thalia that is amazing. I hope this gets shared. Oh, it will for sure. It definitely will. And I'll make sure. Well, the regular version of this one, maybe I'll even I'll post. I'm sure I'll post this on my Facebook too, probably. But the regular version of it, I definitely will share it on the Patreon page, and as a public post too, so that way you don't have to have a membership. That way anybody can take a little quick look and download the high-res file. Platinum says, plumpness kills, so be careful, Mr. Mouse. Those thighs get out to wipe out humanity. This is Kevin's piece, right? Charge me for a digital copy, would you? Yeah, this is actually Chet's piece. This is going to be Chet's piece. But no problemo on getting you a high-res digital, my friend. No problemo. Yes. Platinum says, that's how I see Thalia when she's behind the drum set for a metal band piece I want. Ooh, nice. Yes. I can picture that. Yeah. Very cool. Some person says, Mousies? Baus Mouse? Kind of like Bauhaus? Ask Cat for pronunciation.
What do you mean?
Bow Mouse, like Bauhaus.
Oh.
Well, we're going to keep on going until there's going to be something's eventually going to stick. Something's eventually going to stick. I'm glad that you're digging in deep. Kevin Green says, I applaud the House of Mouse without claws or gauze or any faux pas. Hey, look, I can read all those words. Platinum says, are you going to post the Thalia throne piece when it's done? Yes, absolutely. In fact, all the pieces that we work on here, especially if we're working on it on the show, those pieces, yeah, they're all intended to be posted. So sometimes it might take a little while because like there's a lot kind of like racked up already. But as soon as I ink them well enough and they're tight and get some color on them and stuff, yeah, I'll definitely. That's part of what I would like to do with all of those pieces. I'll make sure that they all get posted up. Kevin says, and I will saw nothing about you, any guffaws or in-laws. Say nothing, dumb fingers. That's okay. That happens when I type too. Some person says, I'm looking at a rhyming dictionary and all the words are weird. Mouse pals? I don't know. No. Platinum says, just call him Master Mouse, so he's not confused. Yes, I need to know my place. Yeah, Mr. Mouse is already taken. Master Mouse Faust. Oh my gosh. Well, let's see here. We'll work on her arm here for just a little while longer. I think we're just about done for the night, man. This is almost our time. I'll go and get myself a snack. Make sure I charge up a little bit. Got a lot of plans coming up for the books and for pinups. Super, super excited we get to do this stuff together, man. I really like Thalia's gauntlets. They're sort of like medieval suit of armor kind of gauntlets, but they're also like very like sharp edges, like a dragon, like very organic. You know what I mean? There we go. And of course, her delta, because she has a delta, she tried to actually bond with one of the Cyber Angel orbs. And there's these Cyber Angel Cyber Skin orbs. Those are the orbs that actually give the Cyber Angels their powers and their abilities and stuff when they bond with these orbs. But the thing is, with the orbs, a lot of them are actually made specifically for certain people. So her bonding with the orb did not take, but it still changed her. It still made her more powerful, and she has like a twisted, bastardized version of Cyber Angel abilities. Look at that, man. Lead's breaking everywhere. That's why I need support. It's because I need to buy art supplies constantly. Gotta have it. Can't make stuff without it. All right, so this is what we're looking like for right now. Well, let's see where we're at with the chat before we call it an evening. The Master Mouse Club. Why do I feel like that's getting closer? I don't know. I don't want to get a chip on my shoulder or anything. Some person says nearer friends. Friends nearer you. At a comic shop nearer you. Kevin says Big Mouse may have issues with some of these. I know they're getting kind of close. Yeah, Thalia's got some points. She's got some points. She's pointy. Kevin says I hear Nelson pointing and laughing in my head. Thalia solo series incoming, please. That is a distinct possibility. It has been discussed. Just to let you know, that's as much as I could tell you for the moment. But it has been discussed. Kevin says, oh, not that sort of pointy. Oh, okay. Mistress Thalia Weekly. Platinum says she needs a cyber whip. Actually, I don't know. That's kind of a cool idea. That could be a thing. I'll let that sit in my brain for a minute. We'll see if that comes out somehow. Cyber crop. Bonding with orbs. That could be the name of my first album. Break it down. Oh man. All right, guys. Looks like I'm gonna have to take a break. I'm glad that we could spend our time together. It's been a good weekend hanging out with you guys. Big congratulations to Turbo for winning our piece of the evening. Our chat jam session piece. I'll put it right here so you guys have one more little look at it before she goes off to some modified something or other and some inks and some stuffs. I'm going to set this up here so that we can play ourselves out of here. Hey, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hope the week treats you guys good. I might do some impromptu live streams through the week, just working on stuff in general, but we're going to do our normal little art auction things on Saturday again. Oh, you know what? Next week is something there's something happening next week. I got to tell you guys about it. Let me see. I know. I'm grabbing my calendar right now. I'm making sure because it's next week is the 7th, right?
Yeah.
Well, all right. So next week, okay, we have our regular 10 o'clock show that we like to do on Saturday, 10 o'clock Standard Eastern Time. But also Saturday and Sunday, please join us on Peter Simeti's YouTube channel on Alterna Comics, because we are going to be hanging out with them doing their big art auction weekend. So we're going to be over there selling artwork and sketches and God knows what else. We got those. The art auctions are a time when we can really there's a lot of things that you can buy at the art auction that you can't really get anywhere else. A lot of sketches and stuff and character art, and there's just all kinds of cool stuff. It's a lot of fun. There's going to be other artists there also that are auctioning off things from the Alterna universe, and the other artists that Peter Simeti works with. Cat Mouse is going to be there with me. It's going to be Saturday. We'll be there from 1 to 4 on Saturday. And I'll put up the link on my Facebook and my other social media. And on Sunday, we're going to be there from 8:30 to midnight. So we're going to be spending some time, some Alterna Comics time this weekend. So, I hope you guys come out, because that would be a lot of fun. Let me see here. I got a question real quick. Platinum says, post a link in the comments on the video. Post a link for. Oh, I will. Well, I'll post the things on the description when you see the video on YouTube. In the description of the video, I'll post as many links as I can right there, so everybody's got the stuffs, can learn. And if something gets left out, please, Platinum, you got my email. So to the Alterna thing, yes, I will. I'll post it to the description in the description and link in the video. Try to say that 10 times real fast. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut out for the evening. And please check the description. I'll put those links in there. And I'll see you guys next week. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, we'll see you guys. Have a good one.
Good night, Seattle.